So thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. And let me add my thanks for everyone who's here. We're delighted that we had so many come out on a rainy day, as Stick said. And I also wanted to acknowledge we have a number of elected officials in the audience and want to thank them for being here and also thank them for their leadership in our community, which is so extraordinarily important. We've invited you here today because it's a day of celebration. I think it's a day of celebration for anyone who's a resident of North Carolina. We love this region. We're blessed with so many great resources, whether it's the mountains or the coast or the waterways. And so we are very proud to announce a $10 million commitment to the Water Resources Fund, which will benefit the waterways of not only North and South Carolina, but of states that are downriver from our operations, so Tennessee and Virginia and Georgia. And we believe this should be an opportunity to provide an extraordinary benefit for our region and really sponsor the kinds of projects that will ensure that this great place that we live continues to be a great place. And I think about Duke. We have been in this area for 110 years. We not only work here, but we live here. And our commitment to volunteerism and our commitment to community leadership and our commitment to philanthropic giving has been an important part of the legacy of the company. And I think about this commitment to philanthropic giving. This is an opportunity for us to support the kind of projects and the kind of organizations that make the Carolinas what it is. And that's really the spirit with which we have made this commitment to the Water Resources Fund. Dan River is certainly an event that is in everyone's memory, and it's been a profound event for Duke Energy. And our statement from the very beginning is that our commitment to the state is to do the right thing. And that means not only in our operations and an accelerating closure of ash basins, but this commitment to the Water Resources Fund is also part of us doing the right thing for our customers and our communities. Environmental projects and support of environmental initiatives has long been a priority of the Duke Energy Foundation, along with support for education and support for economic development and community vitality. And we believe this investment is one that has the potential to make a great impact in this area for many years. And we look forward to partnering with the organizations that can bring these projects to life. The fund itself will be managed by the North Carolina Community Foundation, and the investment decisions will be made by a committee that was announced this morning that includes a number of respected environmental leaders and also a couple of Duke leaders who have had a career really focused on environmental matters. And my hope and expectation is that we'll see a lot of great projects sponsored from this fund that will have the kind of impact that we'd all like to see. And so in a moment, I'm going to ask Stick to come forward and talk about some of the seed grants. We've tried to get it started with a few projects to give you a sense and some examples of what the fund could be used for. But I also wanted to share with you that $1.5 million of the commitment is going to be directed to the Dan River Basin area, not only for waterways, but for economic development and cultural vitality. And we've also designated, in addition to the fund, $500,000 for a park in Danville, Virginia, enhancements to the park. And so you say, what park in Danville, Virginia? Well, it was home base for our work in the Dan River over the part of the spring. And our commitment to Danville is we're going to leave it better than we found it. And my hope and expectation is that this funding will serve to invest in enhancements that will make that park a great part of that community and restore it not only to where it was before we started, but enhance it for the future of the community. So again, thank you so much for being here. We're excited about the opportunity to contribute to the Carolinas and make this an important part of our community for a long time. And so I'd love Stick to come up and introduce the grants that we're announcing today. So thank you so much.